Hey guys, welcome to Lunch in Lingerie, where I'll be eating and chatting with you guys. Most, if not all, of you guys know me from my main channel, Catalina Basilia, where I upload stripper content weekly. I wanted to start a new eating channel. Actually, Nina UNRATED inspired me to start my own eating channel. I actually told her, I've always wanted to eat on camera and get paid for it. And she was like, why don't you do it? And I was like, that's a good question. So here I am. I have me some spicy noodles and kimchi and cucumbers because that's my favorite snack. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it. First, I need to put some lime on my cucumbers because it's just something about it. Honestly, this is probably like a very odd mix of foods, like super random. But I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed, and yeah, and I also like to put salt on it. I know, probably not the healthiest, but who said we were trying to be healthy here? It is a stripper mukbang. So I guess the story behind Lunch in Lingerie is that I am a stripper, if you did not know that, if you are new here. So yeah, I'll be eating here at home in lingerie, chatting with you guys, or I'll be eating at the strip club, like during my shift. During my shift, I obviously have to eat. So, so good. So, the spicy noodles, I only made half of the packet. So much sodium. I'm already making a mess. Comment down below and give me comments, give me ideas of what to talk about during these little chit chats. Someone actually asked me to make a video of why men cheat on their wives with strippers. And that's actually a really good question, and I would love to talk about it. So, I'm starving. I haven't ate today, so I love kimchi when it's crunchy. This is my lingerie. So cute. So, most of the time when husbands cheat on their wives, with strippers especially, it has nothing to do with the wife. Most of the time. Honestly, most of the time they are narcissist. Wow, why could I not say that? This is water. This is not like Tito's. This is not alcohol. I don't know why I could not say that word, but most of the time they are narcissists. And so they go to the strip club to feed their ego. It's a quick fix, you know what I mean? There has been times where customers will come in and they'll complain about their wives, and they'll be like, she's such a, call her the B word. But is she really? She's probably just tired of your shit. Because honestly, the husbands that come in to the strip club, they want to sit there and talk about themselves. They're talking about themselves, and they're telling me this stupid story about when they were in the army, or one time him and his buddies did so-and-so, or one time in high school. This man is 50 years old, but he's talking about when he was a quarterback in high school. He wants you to feed their ego. I'm like, wow, oh my God, you really did that? That is so cool. And it's the lamest shit I've ever heard. But just the fact that I'm sitting there acting interested, usually the wives don't do that anymore because they've already heard these stories. They've heard these stories countless times, and they're like, Bobby, I'm sick of your shit. You didn't really do that. Even if you did, that was 20 years ago. Who cares? You know what I mean? It's kind of like a first date. When you go on a first date and you sit there and you tell the other person all these great fascinating things about you, but half the time it's not true, or it's fabricated, you know what I mean? So a stripper, we don't want your husbands, honestly. We're just there to get paid. Now actual cheating, physical cheating, sex, I can't speak on that. I've had customers tell me like they weren't getting the attention that they needed at home, whether it was like physical or even mental or emotionally. Now, whatever. Don't blame the stripper. It's not her fault. It's not her fault. She was probably just getting paid. Whatever. That has nothing to do. It's honestly like the man cheating has nothing to do with the wife and nothing to do with the stripper. Honestly. I hate to blame the man here, but most of the time, I mean, really, like, you know. And then, sometimes, but actually, a lot of the times, it's all emotional. They want that emotional connection of feeling loved. Like, I'll text my customer and I'll be like, oh, I miss you. But, like, really, I just want them to come see me to spend money. You know what I mean? And they kind of know that. They just like to pretend like they don't. Because, you know, most of the time the wives are living at home, stay-at-home wives, and so they don't want to move out. The wives don't want to move out because they don't have to work. Now, holding down a household, that is a lot of work. Sorry, that was my ice machine. Holding down a house, that is a lot of work. But, you know, it's not even about like the woman doesn't want to work because they are fully capable of leaving the man and getting their life together. But sometimes it's like hard mentally to leave. You know what I mean? Like, especially being with a narcissist, that is hard. Oh. I don't even know what I was saying about the whole emotional thing. But, oh, I remember I had one customer, he was a regular. He would always come in and he would tell me, he would literally talk about his wife the entire time. And he was like, well, she's just not affectionate, like, she's really insecure, she's really self-conscious. And I was like, well, have you told her, like, hey, you look really pretty today? And he was like, no, I haven't tried that. And I'm like, well, then why don't you try? You know what I mean? Like, half the time these guys don't want to put in the effort anymore. You know what I mean? Like, they'd rather just stay married for whatever reason and then come to the strip club because it's easier. You know what I mean? Like, they don't want to put in, like, actual work. Coming to the strip club, it's like, you pay me and I'm going to pretend like I like you. You go home to your wife and you have to, like, actually like her. That's work. No, not saying women are hard work. We're just sick of your shit. 9 out of 10 times. Let's be real. So, honestly, like the biggest complaint, I was going to say, my customer would come, he would come to the strip club, he would feel like the emotional connection that I would portray, and, you know, I'm selling a fantasy here. I would, you know, make it seem like he was really loved, and then he would go home and he'd be in a good mood. So he could be in a good mood for his wife, you know what I mean? So he told me, like, he would always see me, like, weekly, and he told me, like, I was helping his marriage because he would be in a good mood to come home to his wife. All I would do is sit there and talk to him and, you know, act like I cared. I mean, that's it. It's not easy though, because sometimes the shit that they say, it's like off the wall, so annoying. I'm tired of hearing it. Like, I feel you, girl. If you're at home with this man, I can only imagine. Bachelor parties are the worst. There's only been a few times where the bachelor didn't want anything to do with me, like at the strip club. Like, the friends would pay me to go give, like, their friend a lap dance or to go into VIP or whatever. I told him, I was like, look, your friends already paid me and I'm not giving them the money back, so let's go to VIP. I'm going to pretend to give you the best dance of your life. I'm going to rough up your hair a little bit, and then we can walk back out of here, like, acting like, oh, what happened? You know what I mean? Like, I'll sell that fantasy for your friends, because it's like your friends have this sick, weird desire for you to cheat or to do something that you don't want to do. if you don't want me to dance for you, then I won't dance. But if your friends paid me, I'm gonna pretend like I dance because there's no refunds. No. There's that. I think, like, yeah, the number one complaint that I hear from married men talking about their wives is that the wives are not affectionate, they're not fun anymore. They want, like, that fun, like, party girl, but it's like, dude, you're 50, like, get over it, you know what I mean? It's actually kind of rare that they complain about their physical appearance, like, because they loved you at one point, you know what I mean? So they kind of, like, grew to love you to who you are now, what you look like now. So, like, honestly, there was never a time where a man was, like, complaining about a woman's weight. That's actually, like, super rare. It's always, like, emotional or physical that they're complaining about. Physical as in, you know, doing the nasty. If you're in this situation, like if you're a woman and you're watching this, and you know your husband is going to the strip club, or you found out, you know what? There's some married men that come to the strip club after work, but they're actually not doing anything wrong. Like, they come to the strip club after work because they work 7 days a week, 12-hour shifts type of shit, you know what I mean? Like, they're always working. And so after work, they'll come to the strip club just to, like, relax and have a drink, and then they go home. They'll, like, you know, they'll pay a few girls to, like, hang out, take a few shots, you know, but, like, they don't ever do anything wrong. They just want to relax. So I see that a lot of the times. And then if the wife finds out, like, they're typically not happy about it, to find out that your husband is a regular at the strip club. But honestly, I think I would be more comfortable, like, knowing, like, if I had a husband, if he was at the strip club just having a few drinks to kind of, like, relax, he's not doing anything wrong, he's just there surrounded by beautiful women. Men's, like, like, our eyes wander, like, it's natural, you know what I mean? So it's, I don't know, it just seems better to hang out with women that actually don't want you, they just want your money and, like, alcohol, than to go to, like, a regular bar where, like, there could be a possible single woman there ready to mingle with your husband. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? But I have seen that happen where a husband would be a regular at the strip club, not doing anything wrong. The wife finds out and then they get a divorce. And it's like, you know, I think if he's a hardworking man, he deserves to have a little bit of fun, you know, have a drink, but, like, if he hid it from you, I could understand why you'd be pissed. I get it. But if you're in a situation, like, you're the wife, and you think your husband is cheating on you, or he did cheat on you, and you don't want to leave because he is, like, the breadwinner, you are capable of, like, getting it together and leaving. I know it's probably hard if he's, like, a narcissist, because it's more of a mental thing than anything, or especially if you have kids. I don't know, I don't have kids, but I can only imagine. Now, I know I said earlier, like, honestly, it's never really the woman's fault. Like, it's not the stripper's fault. It's not the wife's fault that the man is cheating. Which is not. Like, if someone cheats on you, like, that's all them. But, however, I can understand a man wanting to go to the strip club to just relax. Like, if he's not doing anything wrong, like, he wants to just look and have a drink. You know, he's taking care of the household, like, financially, and he can afford to spend however much he spends at the strip club, then, I mean, I don't really see too much wrong with it. Just, I mean, he shouldn't lie about it, of course, you know? This has been really good. So much sodium. But comment down below and give me topics to talk about while I do these little lunch and lingeries. I'm really excited that I started this channel. Honestly, I barely slept because I was excited to do this. I was like, hello. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for today. Honestly, I'm really full because there was so much sodium. But yeah, if you found me off of random YouTube search and you haven't followed my main page yet, go subscribe to that channel. It is Catalina Basilia. I upload stripper content weekly. And also follow me on Instagram. I have everything linked down below. Comment down ideas, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.